Everyone loves a clown-fueled Halloween bloodbath in May. But before we talk about that, I want to talk about, not sponsor, the elephant in the room, my last video. My fight or flight review. Think executive decision and bullet train went splat. Bit of passenger 47 in there too. Point is, yeah, I meant passenger 57. I knew I should have name dropped that Nicolas Cage movie where he's on the plane in the 90s. That Prisoner Air movie. Anyhow, let's talk about the new clown in town. So Clown in a Cornfield is directed by Eli Craig, director of Tucker and Dale vs. Evil. And on the surface, it's one of those movies where you know exactly what you're getting from the title. It's called Clown in a Cornfield. What do you think's gonna happen? Yeah, it's pretty much that. It's a slasher flick where there's a killer clown that emerges from a cornfield and kills people. Now, that's on the surface, but that's all I was expecting from this movie. I wasn't going to a movie called Clown in a Cornfield expecting Shakespeare or something. And on that, the movie actually gave me a little more. This is based off of a book of the same name that came out in 2020, which makes me feel like what I already felt like. Art the Clown has inspired the masses. Be easy to say Pennywise, I'm sure there's a trickle effect of one leads to the other, leads to the other, leads to the other. When I watch this, I just see Art the Clown with less makeup because it's a clown mask. Now this movie does get to the killer clown element, and I'll let you know right now, the last act is actually a surprising good time. The kills are mean, bloody, memorable, what you want for a movie like this. But I was surprised. In retrospect, I look back, it feels like it took longer than usual to get to those bloody kills. However, I wasn't bored, and that's the surprising part. I was actually invested in the story of the characters. This father-daughter duo that moves to this small town. There's some tension there between them, but you're hoping they patch it up. The tension in this town is actually a very relevant one. It's a reflection of this ageist society we live in. You know, old people say something, okay, boomer. Young folks say something, oh, you darn kids. There is a relatability to the characters in this movie that's opposite Lost Boys. In Lost Boys, Dave and his crew look like trouble. Michael's wanting to stay away from them, but he doesn't listen, and therein lies the trouble. Whereas in Clown in a Cornfield, our lead girl gets wrapped up with this crew. She's a new girl in town. She's looking for friends. They invite her to be in their friend circle in detention, of all places. You think, yeah, they're the bad apples. All the adults are like, stay away from them, but they don't seem bad. Are they not bad, or is this how good people get wrapped up in a bad crowd? I don't know. Gotta watch the movie, I guess. It's part of the fun unwrapping that. Also, disclaimer, there are no vampires in this movie. It's just Lost Boys was just one comparison I could have made. Probably not the best one, but it's one I chose to make. It's a movie that remembers a time of or realizes, hey, what if our youth in the movie aren't just death fodder for a slasher flick? What if the movie gets the audience to care about them, so when they're in peril, they, that's right, stay with me on this, care more? I did find it funny in this small town, there's this event called Founders Day, and now there's killings that are happening, which makes this the far superior version of the movie Founders Day. There were some kind of dumb character moments that are hard to explain right now for the sake of spoiler free, but you know, there are those moments where killer is down and there's a very good opportunity to just unmask him and see what's going on and why, and character just doesn't do that for no good reason whatsoever. Other than the possibility that our characters in the movie know that you are watching and there's a camera on them that they can't see and they don't want to spoil the movie for you somehow. It is weird, like I said earlier, this movie's in theaters in May. This screams October, and if it doesn't make that cut, January. Not to say this movie is that cliche January movie. It's never a good thing, not usually. I'm just saying this is the weirdest month to release Clown in a Cornfield. But without wasting your time, should you watch Clown in a Cornfield? I mean, if your Twitter handle is @mybabadookbeatsyourScream, it might not be what you're looking for. For me, I was like, it's called Clown in a Cornfield. I think I know exactly what I'm in for on this one. It actually gave me a little more than that, so I appreciated it. The kills were bloody, the characters were surprisingly likable as far as those darn kids go. I, for one, had a surprisingly good time in this one. No alcohol required. Alright, so Clown in a Cornfield. Have you seen it? What did you think about it? Or what's your favorite surprisingly enjoyable slasher flick? Whatever it is, whatever you think, comment below, let me know. And as always, if you like what you've seen here and you want to see more, click right here to see more.